Hello, Aunt Sarah, and welcome to your first yoga class. And Michelle. Hello, Aunt Sarah and Michelle. Okay, so in order to get started, grab your mat or whatever you will be practicing on, lay it out, find a good space. You can turn on music if you want, it's totally up to you. But once you're ready, I'll give you just a second. Take a seat and get comfortable. Okay, so we are going to take a second for what's called centering, which is just being present in your body. So find whatever seat is comfortable for you and just let your eyes close. Let your hands rest gently on the top of your knees. Begin to breathe in and out through the nose only. Notice the feeling of the breath in the nostrils. Notice the rise and fall of the chest. And see if with each breath you can just relax a little more. Really center into yourself. Let the outside world go. Let that thought about what you need to do later this afternoon or that thing you forgot to do, just let it go. We'll take one more deep breath in together. And exhale through the mouth. Releasing any tension, feel the shoulders melt down away from the ears. And as you feel ready, bring the hands together at the heart. And take a moment to connect with your own intention for being here today. What brought you to this yoga practice? What's brought you to your mat? Why are you here? Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bow the chin to the chest, bowing the mind to the heart. Take a moment just to acknowledge that intention that you're setting for yourself. And breathe and let it settle into your space. Before we begin, take just a moment to acknowledge a sense of gratitude for yourself for being here, for even coming to your practice today with an open mind, with an open heart. Send a sense of gratitude to your body for all the work it's about to do for you. Know you are loved and absolutely cared for and safe in this space. We'll inhale, lift the chin, let the hands float back down to the lap. You can let the eyes blink open, and we're going to start moving. So as you're ready, we'll inhale, arms come up to the sky, let the shoulders drop down away from the ears. Deep breath in. Exhale, your left arm comes down, right arm comes overhead. Stretch all in the side body. Don't want any back bending here, just stretching long line of energy from the hip all the way through the hand. Inhale, come back up, and exhale to the opposite side. Breathe into the side body. We're going to do 2 more on either side, so inhaling up, use your breath as a guide, shoulders down, exhale, dropping over to the side. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, reach to the sky, reach all the way from the ribs, lift. Exhale. Inhale, coming up. Last one, exhale down. Good, we're gonna inhale, come all the way back up. And exhale, bringing the right hand to the top of left knee, left hand behind the back, twisting. Here, you don't want to be wrenching yourself. Don't pull into the twist. Our first rule in yoga is ahimsa, which means non-violence. So you can't be violent with your body. Just use your hand as a gentle guide and twist all the way from the low body. Lift up, shoulders down, gently turning, and let the head follow the gaze of the heart. Good, we'll take one more deep breath here in our pose. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth, release. Good, we'll inhale, come out of our twist. Lift up, shoulders down, away from the ears, and exhale to the opposite side. Again, lifting through the heart space, feel the chest lift. Feel the shoulders drop down, away from the ears. Allow the gaze to follow the heart. Breathing in full deep breaths. If your breath feels labored, you're too far. So listen to your body. One more deep breath. Exhale, release. Again, we're going to inhale to come out of our pose. Inhale, arms lift. And exhale, we're going to bring the arms behind the back. You can choose how you want to do this here. Clasp fingers behind the back and pull the shoulders down, away from the ears. Chin tucks to the chest. Or if this feels a little tight on the back, feel free to just grab opposite elbows here. So you can grab the elbows, let the shoulders roll back and down. Good, and we're just going to breathe here. One more deep breath in. Exhale, we let the hands release back down to our lap. And one thing we notice in yoga is how we tend to follow our habitual patterns. So whatever way your legs are crossed, for me, my right leg is in front, lean back and switch them. It's going to feel very funny, but it's really good for balancing the body. You will probably notice as you practice a little bit more that one side of your body feels strong and one side feels pretty flexible. The more you do things like this and change your natural posturing, the more you can balance out that left and right side. So we're going to do just a little bit of work with the arms. Inhale, arms come out. And we're going to exhale. This is called eagle arms. The arms cross, okay? And you can cross and bring just the back of the hands together. Or if you can get your hands all the way around, wrap here, okay? So the hands come around, palms together. What's really important here is it doesn't matter whether the palms are together or the backs of the hands are together. What's important is that the shoulders drop down and away from the ears. You create one long line of energy across the back. You should feel the shoulders pull down and open. Take a few deep breaths here. Good, and we'll inhale, arms come wide. Exhale, and we're going to do our opposite arm. Cross, drop the shoulders down, and breathe into the long line across the back. Good, again, we're gonna inhale, release the arms, come out wide. Exhale, let the arms come down. And we're ready to start moving just a little bit more. So we're gonna roll over our knees and come into a tabletop position. So what's very important here is you want your knees about hips distance apart. So for me, we're gonna come about here, okay? And the hands are shoulder distance apart. You want the fingers as wide as possible, pressing really strongly into your mat, and the tops of the feet and the shins pressing down as well. So you'll notice I have some space here. Totally fine. Listen to your body, however it fits. And this is the pose you'll want to save for... This is the pose that you'll want to save for when you have the boys over. Oh, you can't do yoga with me. Come here, baby. Good. So we're going to go from here and inhale, drop the belly down, and you're going to lift the tailbone and the head. So it's going to look very funny and probably feel very funny if you're not alone. But this is incredible for your spine. Okay, so as you're ready, we're going to take a deep breath in. Belly drops, tailbone lifts. And on the exhale, you switch. Make your back look like a Halloween cat. Shoulders roll down away from the ears. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, curl up, Halloween cat. 3 more. Last one. Exhale and come to a flat back. Now to come to our next standing pose, we're going to come into our first down dog. To get there, we're just going to curl the toes and lift the hips. So you can have your knees bent here. You can have your heels off the floor. What's really important is that in down dog, the shoulders are open. The way we check that is by bending the elbows. Roll them under. You'll feel those shoulders open and straighten. And also to lift back and push up through the tailbone. So here I'm not, but here you can see the chest drops and the tailbone lifts. So we're going to take 2 breaths here. This is a really hard posture, so be gentle with yourself here. We're going to inhale, look between our hands. And exhale, walk the feet all the way forward to the front edge of the mat, coming into a forward fold. Now for our forward fold, we want the feet about hips distance apart, really pressing into the earth, active in the legs, and just folding down, completely releasing over the legs. You want no tension in the back, no tension in the neck. You really want to feel the neck completely let go. And I think to feel that best, if you grab opposite elbows, let the shoulders weigh the body down. We're just going to hang here for a couple breaths. Good, we'll take one more deep breath in. Exhale, release. On our inhale, we're going to spread the arms wide, lift the chest, and come all the way up. Reach, lifting from the ribs. Grab the hands together. Exhale, hands come down to heart. Good, we're going to inhale, lift the hands, and exhale, fold down over the legs. Take a breath again just to hang. So if you want to grab opposite elbows, just like we did with our legs, switch that grasp on the arms and let the body go. One more breath. We're going to inhale, arch halfway up, lift the chest flat back, press back through the tailbone. You can let the hands hang, come to the shins. On the exhale, plant the hands and step back. Plank or push-up pose. Here again, hands under shoulders, fingers spread, rooting into the earth. You want the hips lifted. You don't want this. No sagging in the back. You want the back long and strong. And push back with the heels. So you can see I'm just standing here. Actively push back through the heels and suck the belly button in towards the spine, activating that core body. Again, super active pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the hips and come to down dog. Good, so get comfy in your down dog. We're going to inhale, lift the right leg up. And on the exhale, bring it all the way forward and through for lunge. Now, if your foot doesn't make it all the way, that's totally okay. You're going to train your leg on exactly what to do. So say you come back here. Perfect. You're going to grab this leg and show it how to move. So the more times you do the motion, the more you'll teach your body how to do it, which is awesome. So here we want to engage the belly. If you can, lift up onto the fingertips, pressing through that right foot and pressing back through the left leg. We don't want this left hip sinking. We want it lifted, long line of energy. So as you're ready, inhale, come up. Hip points facing forward. So not open, but facing one direction. You can bring the hands here at the heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Inhale, we step the right foot back to our plank pose. We take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, back to down dog. We have to do our opposite side. So find your down dog, get comfortable. And when you feel ready, we inhale and lift that left leg up. Feel the stretch in the back of the right leg. Exhale, bring that left leg forward and through. Again, energy lifted here. No bend in the knee. Inhale, we come up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Inhale, right foot steps forward, meets the left. Exhale, fold down over the legs. Breathe, connect with the body. Inhale, spread the arms, come all the way up. Reach up. Exhale, hands come down to heart. This time we're going to inhale, step the right foot back. Just about 2 feet. Again, both hip points should be facing forward. Here we're going to inhale, bring the hands behind the back. Again, you can clasp fingers or grab opposite elbows, whatever feels comfortable. We're going to inhale, bending back. Notice how the body reacts. This is a balancing posture. And on the exhale, we're going to come forward, fold down over the leg. So here, if the hands are clasped, it's really wonderful to let them come up. Feel the shoulders squeeze together. Try to release the neck down. It'll adjust your balance, so be slow. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we'll release the hands, let them float forward. And then we're going to walk to your favorite posture. We're going to come straight over to our right hand side, legs wide, and give yourself just a little more room here. So come as far as it feels comfortable to you, and really just fold down over the legs. Let the feet support the weight. You should feel all the weight right here on the outside of the legs or on the feet. Good. We're going to take the hands, bring them to the hips, fingers facing forward, thumbs at the back. Inhale, come all the way up. Good. Bring the toes to face about 45 degrees, the outside corners of your mat. Bend through the knees and let the hands come up. Now this is a stretch all on the inside of the legs, so notice how it feels. If it feels hard to hold here, again, let your breath guide you. We'll inhale, come up. Exhale down. See if you can sink a little lower every time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. And hold. And if you can hold the whole time, that's awesome. Give that a try as well. Good. So one more breath. Exhale, release. Inhale, we're going to come up. And we're going to continue the walk that we made by bringing the feet to face the opposite direction. You'll see here my legs are very far apart again. So step in with that left foot. Hip points face forward. And again, we're going to inhale, bring the hands behind the back. If you've clasped fingers or elbows, remember to switch whichever way you grabbed. Inhale, let the shoulders and chest open. And exhale, fold down over the legs. Again, release the head. Make sure you're breathing deeply in your pose. We'll take a deep breath in. Exhale, let the hands float naturally forward. Good, we'll inhale, step that left foot all the way forward next to the right. And exhale, fold down over the legs. Inhale, arms come wide, chest lifts. And exhale, hands come down to the heart. Good, now here we want to come to a seat. My favorite way is really just to bend through the legs. You'll notice you come onto the toes, that's fantastic. If you can, take a second to be just on your toes. You can bring the hands here. You can bring the knees out wide like this. But just notice how small your footprint on the earth is. We tend to be quite large. And this is one of those poses where we stay very small. As you're ready, we'll come to sit. And because you've already worked so hard, we're going to roll straight onto the back. So we're going to come onto the back. We're going to hug the knees into the chest. This really gives the body an opportunity to decompress the spine and to make sure we have a neutral position. You can rock from side to side, massage out the lower back. If you make circles with the knees, make sure you go both directions. So the last posture we're going to do is a twisting pose. We'll let the arms come out into a T. So again, we want the knees together. Let the arms be out at the sides. And we're just going to let the knees fall gently over to the left-hand side. So you'll feel the hip lift. If you want to stack the knees again, you can let the feet fall open. And then to increase your twist, you're going to let the head fall over to the right-hand side. You really want to feel your twist working in the shoulder, all the way down through the right-hand side of the body into the belly. And just try to relax and breathe. As women, we really tend to store things in our hips and in our bellies, energy-wise. So see if you can imagine your breath actually circulating in that right hip, in the belly. Taking deep breaths, filling the space. And exhale, releasing anything that you don't want to hold on to anymore. Just let it go. We'll take 3 more breaths. bringing the air all the way into the belly. Last one. If you'd like, exhale through the mouth, release. On the inhale, we're going to engage the belly, lift the knees up and away from the mat. Come back to the center of your space. Hug the knees into the chest. And again, you can roll from side to side. Really work into the low back. And when you're ready, we'll bring the feet back down to the mat, arms out into our T. Deep breath in. And exhale, allow the knees to fall over to the right hand side. Good. This time the head falls open to the left. Feel free to let the eyes close. And again, bring the awareness into the left side body, all the way from the shoulder, through the ribs, into the belly and the hip. And see again if you can imagine that breath swirling in the belly, in the hip. And let your exhales release anything you again don't want to hold on to. Connecting with that left feminine line of the body. Breathe deeply into the belly. Three more breaths here. Last one. Good. We'll inhale, lift the knees away from the mat. Find the center of your space. Hug the knees into the chest. Good. And take the two big fingers and grab inside the big toe and the second toe. And we're going to drop the knees towards the armpits. Sounds very funny, but this pose is called Happy Baby. You're going to rock back and forth. If you can, bring a smile to your face. Feel happy about it. You look ridiculous. Everybody knows it. It doesn't matter. Just go to town. You can hug the knees in more if you can. If you want, let the feet stretch out. Whatever feels good here. This is our last pose before we're going to rest. This is one of my favorites. Bringing the feet, bottoms of the feet together, hugging them into the body. We do this sitting up too, and it's a little more difficult to do sitting up. Here you can let just the weight of the legs hug into the body. Good, so you worked pretty hard today. We're going to let you relax. And the way that we do that, and the way we end every class, is called Shavasana, and it means corpse pose. So the goal of your corpse pose is to let all the energy you've created in your practice relax into your body. Your energy knows where to go. You don't have to send it. So the goal is just to relax the mind, relax the body. So find a comfortable position. Let the legs splay out. Let the feet go wide. The arms come out at the side. And let the eyes close. So I'm going to guide you into resting here. But I want you to stay, if you can, for at least 5 minutes. But we'll end the video after this, and you just get up whenever you're ready. So finding your own resting pose. Feel the pulsation in the fingers and in the toes from all the energy you've put into your practice. Let the jaw relax. Feel the weight of the tongue in the mouth. Let the cheekbones relax. Let the forehead unfurrow. And let the mind relax and release away. Letting go of any attachments, any thoughts. And just allow stillness to settle in.